Hey guys, welcome to my vlog, and for today's video, I'm gonna talk about my hometown here in Parañaque City, which is, there's no other places where I live. So let's get started. I've been a resident here in Parañaque City since I was born, and I'm already 19 years old. So basically, I've been live here in 19 years ago. In other words, I've been around here in my hometown, such as going to the malls or doing food trips and etc. etc. Um, Actually, I've been discover some historical sites here in Parañaque City, such as going to Baclaran Church, and that's all. Baclaran Church is the only historical sites that I've been there since uh, since I was young. And here's the picture. And actually, guys, I really plan to go to the Saint Andrew Church, which is it's one of the historical sites here in Parañaque City. And here's the picture. Unfortunately, guys, wala kasi akong time kasi nag-aaral pa kasi ako nun. So, ayun. But of course, I would like to share something with you with my interviewee na yung mga naranasan niya dito sa Parañaque City with the historical sites, such as I mentioned, yung Baclaran Church and the St. Anne Church. So, let's get proceed. Ang tanong sa iyo ay, alin sa mga lugar sa iyong bayan ay makukonsidera mo ang mga historical sites? At maaari niyo po bang ikwento ang naranasan mo sa buhay regarding sa specific na historical sites?
Okay. Ang mai-recommenda ko sa lugar ko dito sa Parañaque ay sa lahat ng mga historical ay church, ay Baclaran Church. Kasi lagi akong nagno-novena dyan every Wednesday, lalong-lalo na first Wednesday. And then, dinonobena ko rin yung anak ko na makatapos siya sa pag-aaral ng high school hanggang college. Saka, binigay naman din niya sa akin lahat. Dininig naman niya sa akin lahat yung mga panalangin ko sa awa ng Diyos. Saka, marami ding mapupuntahan na lugar dyan sa Baclaran na mabibilhan na mga mura.
Okay.
Tsaka yung mga pagkain, damit, ganyan. Kaya, every Wednesday akong nagpupunta dyan. Umaga akong nagsisimba. So, lahat naman ng panalangin ko ay dininig niya. Tsaka, meron pa akong isang i-recommenda na church dito din sa Parañaque ay yung St. Andrew Church. Kasi isang dyan cathedral siya. Saka, pinangako ko sa sarili ko na kung magkaanak ako, dyan ko siya pabibinyagan. So, natupad naman nung kaanak ko kay Marvin, dyan ko si Marvin pinabinyagan sa church na yan. Kasi gustong-gusto ko yung church na yan yung St. Andrew Parish Church.
Okay.
Kaya may din siya sa akin sa buhay ko, connected yung sabi ko kung magkaanak ako, gusto ko dyan na simbahan ko, pabinyagan yung anak ko.
Okay.
So natupad din naman.
Buti naman.
Yan lang, oo. Kasi
So, ayun po tita. Maraming salamat po sa inyong participant. So, ayun. Thank you po talaga.
okay.
Okay. Okay guys, thank you for watching, and that's all for the day. See you next time.